Hey dumplings, it's Dave Desai, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to get into Jungkook and his alleged tongue piercing and what happened with that. Why was this talked about and what is going on? I have a lot of thoughts on this that I want to dive into. I also want to talk about ENHYPEN and their new statement on them testing positive for the virus. I definitely have a lot of thoughts on this and concern for what is going on. So grab your dumpling, a tea spilling mug merch, and let's jump into the tea. If you're new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified anytime a new video drops. And if you're a hater, I'd like to be first to leave your hate comment, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell also, and you'll be first to do so. Now let's jump into it. The first thing I want to jump into is Jungkook confirming a tongue piercing. Now this idea of Jungkook getting piercings used to be this thing we speculate, that we dream about, that we simply do not know if it's real or not. But after the release of Butter, we saw what Jungkook did in the concept photos, which were beautiful. He put two pieces of jewelry right by his eyebrow and made it appear like a piercing. He probably wanted the piercing but didn't want to go through the idea of getting it or it being permanent or whatever. He then in a live stream even talked about it not being real, only much later to be asked about it during another live stream to just say, oh yeah, the jewelry kept falling out so I just got it pierced. And so whatever, like, as if it wasn't a big deal. And that wasn't something that caused so many fan wars in the fandom and so many debates. Archaeologists are going to be wondering why there was an era where people were stabbing each other and what the disagreement was. I'm kidding. But this idea of him getting a piercing for a new concept, a new song or whatever it is not something that seems to be that far off now because he got something for Butter. Now fast forward just a little bit of time after Butter, like a few days ago, Jungkook did surprise us with a live stream. I thought it was very cute and I love that our boys have been very active with streaming with us lately. Jungkook did some singing, he answered some questions and just talked about how he has been. It was also a little bit of video to kind of let us know how he has been and maybe catch up with some armies too. And it was a great bonding moment. Of course, when Jungkook is so close to the camera and people are highly analyzing him, there's a lot of speculation that comes out always. I believe this was caught maybe not so much during the official live, but a little bit after the live was posted. This is usually when some of our lovely hawk-eyed armies will go ahead and go frame by frame to see what is going on and to see if there's anything out of the ordinary. Doing God's work, really. The first time we have ever had Jungkook really confirm something for us was when he addressed the eyebrow piercing. He seems so happy to address it, but I also wonder why no one has asked him to do a full tour of his arm tattoos or anything like that. I think that would be something really cool to ask during a live stream, and maybe he would be happy to show us. Honestly, someone has probably asked and he has probably ignored those questions. But anyway, people think him showing his face and tongue during this recent live stream might have been confirmation that he has a tongue piercing. I don't know about all that, but how did we get here? And why is the tweetster freaking out about a possible tongue piercing? There was a moment where he went close to read the comments on the live stream and talk to us. And when you're close and personal like that, we can literally see everything on the face, and there was some movement and people saw something under his tongue. Specifically, it looked like something that was given off a reflection, and people were freaking out about this. It was right under the tongue. People thought it was the frenulum, which is the stringy part on your tongue. Typically, I hear this part actually hurts a lot less to get pierced, but I've never done it. Anyway, they think Jungkook got that pierced because the reflection was in that area, and in another angle, it appeared there was another reflection. So it was possible it could have been the metal ball of the piercing. Now, just my theory, I think this was very much less likely. There's probably what looks like at least 2 or 3 lights in front of him. I'm guessing 2. You can see there's a light in front of him, and there's a light from his left side, and then of course overhead light, which is just normal room light. There's some shadow on his right side, so I'm guessing there is no light there. But there being that many lights on him means everything will be seen. Every little drop of moisture, every saliva, every shine. You even see how dewy his skin looks and how shiny his hair is. And of course, it's going to amplify any spit or saliva there, which as you can obviously see, it did, because we see a reflection there. And you can see the reflections are from dead on, so I do think it's the light in front of Cookie that is shining in his mouth to make it look like he has a piercing going on. But in reality, there is nothing there. The idea that this could be a piercing for the next album or new song, I really like this idea. I think them having a completely new concept or even more, let's say, adult heavy lyrics and concept will be such a great thing. I honestly would see how the tongue piercing could match something like that. I don't think Cookie has anything, but I am definitely curious if people are hoping for one and hoping that Cookie will eventually get one. I genuinely think he will be getting more piercings and tattoos, but I don't know about the tongue. I think he might go for a nose piercing before he does anything with the tongue. I think he has shown some signs of wanting that and being interested in that, although who actually knows, because we never saw the eyebrow piercing coming. Like, he made no signs to show that he wanted to get that, and then bam, suddenly he has one. It's crazy. We are always concerned with our boys and if they're okay and doing okay, and of course, what are they up to? It seems like they have been doing really okay and have been taking really good care of themselves with the pandemic. I think Cookie broke social distance once, but it was literally fine because he didn't break the law, and to me, he didn't do anything wrong. And most importantly, he never caught or transmitted the virus. And even now, it looks like they're taking their proper precautions. So I bring this up because I know that Big Hit or HYBE is taking good care and making sure that their idols are protected from this. I don't want anyone to blame HYBE or management or whatever, because it seems like for the most part, everything had been taken care of to the best of their ability. If not, I think we would be constantly hearing about artists from HYBE getting the virus. But of course, we did hear about one specific case today, and that is of course with ENHYPEN. There are 7 members in ENHYPEN, and apparently 5 of them caught the virus. Why wouldn't they all get the virus now? I am not sure how only 5. I mean, I'm glad it's not everyone, but I'm just not sure how. So it's Jungwon, Heesung, Jae, Jake, Sunghoon that all tested positive for the virus, and I believe it's Nikki and Sunu that do not have it. So my question is, where were all of them? Clearly the 5 were together, but Nikki and Sunu were where? And I guess my other question when I heard this was if this was the variant of the virus or the original one. I don't even know if the original still exists out there, but were they all vaccinated? Like, how were they able to get it? But before we discuss all of that, I wanted to read BLIF, which is a label under HYBE, and their statement. They wrote, "Hello, this is BLIF. ENHYPEN members Jungwoo, Heesung, Jae, Jake, Sungwoo tested positive for COVID-19 during their self-quarantine. ENHYPEN have been preemptively self-quarantining since August 22nd following the positive test of a person at their filming site, and ENHYPENs were classified as close contacts by health authorities. During quarantine on the 29th, Jake showed signs of coughing and fever, and we reported it to the health authorities. And he conducted a PCR test first. He tested positive for COVID-19 on August 30th. Following this, Jungwoo, Heesung, Jake, and Sunghoon had similar symptoms since Monday the 30th, and they conducted PCR tests and all tested positive for COVID-19. All the confirmed members are taking the necessary precautionary measures in accordance to the health authority guidelines. Currently, all the symptoms are minor since the confirmed case at the filming site on August 25th. The possibility of spreading the infection to others is low, and all the other individuals present at the site, including the artists, have been tested with PCR tests and tested negative. They have also been self-isolating. In addition, individuals who have been self-isolating have been conducting tests using self-test kits twice a day during their isolation period and are given PCR tests if there are any abnormal symptoms. We apologize for the concern we have caused fans by failing to prevent the spread of the infection despite our efforts. We will do our best to help the members recover from their health quickly, as their safety is our top priority. We will sincerely cooperate with the health authorities' guidelines and requests." So obviously that answers a lot of our concerns there. Of course, immediately the internet followed with people asking BLIF to cancel any appearance made by them and to wish the boys well. This is bound to happen, especially to them, because unless you're someone who makes videos or creates things at home, then any YouTuber, celebrity, or whoever you watch that you see as out and about every single day or week in their videos, those people have gotten the virus. I can promise you. I have known so many YouTubers who have gotten. I am the one out of my friends who hasn't left my house the entire month of August since it's gotten worse. And so it's very possible and easy to get it, especially if they travel all the time like they do. They're idols, they have to. We are seeing that they are sick right now, and we are hoping for them to get better. They are all young. As far as I'm aware, they don't have severe pre-existing conditions, I don't think. I remember watching it on Island. I think one of them has asthma, but I don't remember if it was someone that ended up in ENHYPEN, or maybe I am completely wrong. But I think ENHYPEN members will be okay, and make sure to wish them well. You can do it here in the comments if you want, or just tweet them on the Tweetstar just to get those good vibes and manifestations out there. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave down in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm featuring this comment right here. Thank you so much for the comments. And as always, I do have a Patreon if you want to go over there and check that out. I have a lot of videos over there that I can't really post on here just due to copyright or getting taken down, so I do keep it over there on my Patreon. You can get videos over there like music video reactions, performance reactions, ship reactions. You can also recommend things you'd like to see over there. We also have a great time interacting with each other over there and kind of just having fun. So if you're interested in any of that, link is at the top of the description down below. With that said, there is a video over there that kind of goes over how you can support this channel even more if you would like to do that. That is on the front page. Make sure you go over there and check it out. With that said, there's 2 videos that will appear up on screen at the end of this video, so click on one of those and I'll see you over there. Bye.